shift, he don't chase, he build. From the deck to the desk, he real in the field. Hands in the dirt, but his mind touch mill. DJ U, he the way that the silence feel. Trap in the soul, boardroom in the brain. Engineer game while he remix lanes. No gimmicks, no change, just truth and the gift. Entrepreneur mode, it's that universal shift. Blueprint boss, no loan, just ledger. Content drop like stocks and pressure. Mentor in the mic, but he's still a stepper. Pod test laced with the mindset treasure. Double up dreams, no sleep in the plot. Teaching credit like a plug on the block. Got the artists, brands, and the vision unlocked. Whole city got motion from the seeds he dropped. Studio flips, balance books by the hour. Voice in the streets, but he move with a power. From mix downs to biz rounds, he solid, ain't just got sound. He build whole knowledge, that universal shift. He don't chase, he build. From the deck to the desk, he real in the field. Hands in the dirt, but his mind touch mills. DJ U, he the wave that the silence feel. Trap in the soul, boardroom in the brain. Engineer game while he remix lanes. No gimmicks, no change, just truth and a gift. Entrepreneur mode, it's that universal shift. Spreadsheet flow, heat track and flip. Educate young kings on stack and drip. Whole squad move smart, not flash, no skits. He a brand in motion, legacy fits. Work like a DJ, think like a CEO. On the low, he invests where the seeds gon' grow. Talking crypto, cash flow, studio heat with a 10-year plan. In the bars he speak, never lie with it. He just lived that truth. From the pen to the plan to the pop-up booth. Independent grind, ain't wait for a deal. He the proof, he can scale with a skill, with a skill.
So we see the bulk scored. Now we speaking panels and shifting boards. One man brand, but the crew gon' eat. Legacy real and the hustle on beat.
Yeah, universal shift, he don't chase, he build. From the deck to the desk, he real in the field. Hands in the dirt, but his mind touch mills. DJ U, he the wave that the silence feel. Yo, trap in the soul, boardroom in the brain. Engineer game while he remix lanes. No gimmicks, no change, just truth and a gift. Entrepreneur mode, it's that universal shift.
Yo, what's going on, family? DJ Universe in the building for another episode of the Dream Hustle Podcast. You already know, this show is all about bridging that space between raw dreamers and the real grinders, bringing y'all up on how to build what don't even seem possible. So today, I wanted to tap in on a topic that's got folks all riled up, AI in music. Look, everywhere I go, I'm hearing the same anxious energy. People mad, people scared, people dropping that it's not real art talk. But, let's be honest. Haven't we seen this movie before? When the internet first hit, folks in my neighborhood in Ohio said, "Ain't no way you can build a real career from your computer." They looked at me like I was crazy for even thinking about it. Same heat came for email. Folks thought it was a waste, a fad. Like, who needs that when you got a mailbox? Then social media dropped and everybody said it was going to be the end of real communication, society falling apart, and all that. But expanded out further. People lost their minds over the printing press back in the day. They thought books were evil, man. The camera, they said it could steal your soul. I ain't even trying to make that up. Or the automobile, they acted like everybody's gonna die in a traffic jam. The pushback always comes loud at first, but what happens? The haters fade and the world moves forward. With AI, it's just the same old loop. The tool gets doubted, then it becomes normal. Where was I going with this? Oh, right. Skepticism is just part of the cycle. But the game always evolves, and y'all can either sit it out or learn how to use it to build something bigger. Now let's build on that and talk about what just went down with Timbaland, the legend. You already know his catalog. Dude dropped an AI-powered artist, artificial pop, voice recreation, and crazy beats. And instantly, the criticism started rolling in. Yo, Timbo cheating. He's killing the culture. That ain't real music. But listen, let's get real. Ain't we been copying flows and flipping styles since the jump? That's part of hip-hop sampling, blending, morphing what came before. But it's only a problem when tech steps in? Nah. There's this odd double standard. Folks will praise someone for finding their inspiration when it's just a new spin on an old sound. But let an artist use AI, and suddenly it's inauthentic? Man, sometimes I feel like people fear what they don't control. Whether you love Timbo's move or not, he's proving that the culture keeps shifting, and the real ones evolve. Plus, here's a question for y'all. Is using AI really less real than just copying a beat or remaking a style for the 84th time? Or is it just a new lane for that same creative energy? So, look, y'all know I don't just talk it, I walk it. Let me show you how I'm on this AI thing for real. I've been cloning my own voice using AI tools, I got different outfits for my own cloned avatars, and I even made 4 AI-powered versions of different podcasts. No lie, sometimes I drop a show without having to step into the booth, but it's still me, my voice, my flavor, my direction. And the wildest move? I basically birthed my own AI artist, DJU, using that Suno platform. DJU's made themes for my brands, my shows, custom drops, the whole nine. Now, is AI taking my place? Nah, it's multiplying my reach. That's the key. AI is like another MPC, another set of turntables. Depends how you use it. Remember how hip-hop started with breakbeats and turntable tricks? People called that cheating too, but we know it fueled a renaissance. That's what we staring at now, for real. It ain't about good or bad, it's about purposeful creation. If you got vision, AI just levels up your hustle. And now I know someone's gonna say, but what about the art? What about keeping it real? I hear that, believe me. That's why if you use AI, you gotta create your own ethics code. Something for yourself, your brand, your crew. Ask, does this represent you? Are you respecting the people and sounds you build from? For real, it's on us to set those lines. And I don't got all the answers, but I figured out quick that staying plugged into the community helps. Hit up those AI panels. Join the convos. There's always talk out there from OGs, producers, and up-and-comers about what feels right and what crosses lines. And don't be afraid to experiment a little on small stuff. Make a beat. Flip a sample. See what feels right. Then be open about it. The more real we are about what's working and what's not, the stronger our whole movement's gonna be. If we don't step up on these ethics and talk it out now, some tech exec with zero love for the culture's gonna do it for us. And that's not the wave. So, what's next? This is where it gets crazy exciting. Imagine AI opening up sounds that ain't even been dreamed yet. I'm talking about genres that ain't got names, mixes of culture and tech nobody's put together before. Every artist should be thinking, how can I use this to go further past what my city or my circle expects? This is wide open if we step in together. But here's the thing, y'all. Community is everything. The dopest next phase with AI? It's not everybody building solo, it's working together on these platforms, sharing tools, critiquing, leveling up each other's ideas. That's how hip-hop grew, and it's how AI is going to grow too. Which brings me to this. If we want to set the tone, we gotta build and push for more education. Training on these tools, learning together, showing new heads and old heads how it works. That's how you build a wave that's not just innovative, but responsible with it. A whole generation of creators that know the game, not just the tech. Now, something that's got to get said, real important right here, is fairness. We know tech moves fast, and sometimes creators get left behind, especially when it comes to recognition and getting paid. So let's get honest. We need guidelines. If you're using AI sounds or samples, shout out the creators. Make sure they get love. And yeah, compensation too. Even better if you team up with devs, engineers, and other artists to actually co-create the next batch of tools. Y'all know what open source did for the internet. Why not for music creation? Set up spaces for open feedback, workshops, panels, whatever, where folks can get hip to their rights and learn how to experiment without overstepping. If we create the culture around these tools ourselves, we keep the power where it belongs, in the artist's hands. So, end of the day, where are we headed? Me, I see a future where artists partner with AI creatives, build tools from the ground up that make sense for music, for hip-hop, for our culture, not just for tech companies. We gotta organize, y'all, real talk, run workshops, bring your squad in, show them what's possible, and push for experimentation, but don't lose what makes you, you. And don't leave it up to random platforms or corporations to decide who gets paid or who gets credited for new music. Let's come together, artists, coders, managers, all of us, and create a coalition. That's how you push for fair licensing, for money and credit to flow where it should, and for the tools themselves to reflect our hustle, our ethics, our voice. That's how we don't just ride the wave, but shape the whole direction. So yeah, the haters gon' hate, but I'd rather be building the next generation. Stack your knowledge, make your moves, and keep the culture in our hands. All love, DJ Universe signing off, but the conversation don't stop here. Next episode, we diving deeper. Stay plugged in, keep hustling, and dream bigger always. Teamwork makes the dream work, and hustle is the muscle that moves mountains. And on that note, until the next one, blessings and peace.
Yo, this ain't just management. This is culture, curated, legacy legislated. Down by law, we don't follow trends. We follow patterns. Let's go. Turn from A, we down by law. Dripping vision and couture. Crowned by hustle, can't ignore. From the block to the board, we secure that law. Legends ain't born, they're managed for more. Down by law. Put your fist to the sky if you build from the core. Down by law. We don't follow the wave, we design the shore. I move like a mogul, think like a rebel. Suits tailored fly, but I rose from the ghetto. Blueprint mental, pockets essential. Every artist I touch get credentials. From Hollis to Flames to the world stage dreams. I coach kings, cut deals in the seams. Fashion and flow, I'm threading the theme. Down by law, where grind meets gleam. They tried to box us in, we broke the frame. Management ain't changed, we free the game. Signed with a team, got the game on smash. From the pain to the fame, I'm built to last. Independent soul, but the structure's tight. DBO the fam, not a future bright. Contracts clean, mind on equity. What's the deal if it don't protect legacy? Streetwear steez with a law firm mind. Down by law, we ahead of our time. We down by law, dripping vision and couture. Crowned by hustle, can't ignore. From the block to the board, we secure that law. Legends ain't born, they're managed for more. Down by law. Put your fist to the sky if you build from the core. Down by law. We don't follow the wave, we design the shore.
From strategy to style, we raise the bar. This ain't just the management, it's down by law.